misled Nigerians by telling them a story that is not true. Well, you know that our governor is a civil servant. He was a civil servant before he became the governor. And he's a very quiet person and a very humble man. So what Judge Wike is telling Nigerians is not true and it's false. He did mention that he was in government house that night. And I could remember that was a Sunday. And me, Ambassador Chijioke, I was not seen around government house. I was not there at that point in time. So what he was doing was to play the script of his paymasters. And I would also challenge Dr. Wike. Dr. Wike has served Rivers people for 35 good years as a civil servant. And you're coming to tarnish your reputation because of money. Trying to indict people, also indicting the governor. So that is not true. I cannot go and destroy an asset that belongs to Rivers State government. I can't do that. So I want to also tell Judge Wike furthermore that I should tell Nigerians the cloth I was putting on, how I was dressed on that particular day, and my conversation. You can't, come to mislead people because you want to please your paymaster. That information is not true and it's wrong. And as I speak to you, I've also ordered my lawyers to start processing against him in court. We'll meet in court. Somebody cannot just sit down because you've collected money from the other party. And what you need to do is just try to blackmail the governor, Edison, and I. Now, he did mention in his interview that Ambassador Chijioke, the former member was there. He should tell the world what was the role I played when he said I was there. And that's it. That's a cooked up story. Just trying to malign my image, the image of the governor and the chief of staff. So nothing like that happened. I think he's being used by desperate politicians who want to, own our states, who wants to own Rivers State. So that information is not true and it's lie. I am not a member of the Rivers State Assembly. I am not a staff, so I can't go to the State Assembly Complex. State Assembly Complex is directly opposite the police headquarters, Moscow, Port Harcourt. And there is security there. So how can people access there? I'm not working there. You have an ID card to enter there to get access to the place. The answer is no. So Judge Wike is not telling Nigerians the truth. He's lying. And I want to also advise him to please apologize to our governor because I saw Judge Wike to be a man who has conscience, who, with his age, about 65 years old, should not be doing this kind of thing he's doing. He has children. Even the doctor just got married about 2 weeks ago. And the same man is coming to national television to tell Nigerians lie. And you can see the video where people are writing for him, telling him to mention our names. So I want to advise him, please, he should please apologize to our governor and did apologize to us because that information is not true and is trying to mislead the public. Well, I am very close ally of the governor, and let me tell people, there's no amount of intimidation that will make me leave the governor. There's no amount of intimidation, no amount of blackmail that will make me leave the governor. I stand for justice. I stand for the truth. What we are saying is rescue Rivers. It's not all about Governor Fubara. It's all about the destiny of a generation of our Rivers people, not about the governor. Because if we allow this happening in our state to continue, it's not going to affect the government. It's going to affect me, affect my children, and affect the future of Rivers people. That one man wants to own our state. I am aware that the person is from my local government. So I am very close ally to the governor, and I will not, like I said before, I will not betray Fubara. No amount of pressure from anywhere will make me betray him. I'm very close to him, and I will remain loyal and committed to the end of this course. So we'll also discuss the issue of governance in Rivers State. Let me tell you, Rivers State is too big for one man to own as an estate. So for us, I want to advise. We also know that there are most people who are like Judge Wike still with us. In less than no time, God will continue to expose them because a man cannot help you and talk back, pay back time. We are trying to tell what Nigerians that is associated with the militants. You can see what Judge Wike is saying, that he met the governor, he sat down with the governor talking about Bala Muhammad. Let me tell you something. The function of the head of service is to coordinate the secretariats, transfer directors, permanent secretaries. He doesn't even have any business to do in government house. Judge Wike cannot even sit down where the governor is discussing with prominent Rivers outside politicians. When Bala came to Rivers, or when they swore in as council chairman, he later came back for the commissioning of Omuma internal route. So what is Judge Wike actually saying? That he has access to the governor, he has secrets of the governor, and you can see that his head of service does not have access to even the finance of Rivers State. So you cannot say that the man is telling lies. So I want to appeal to people that they should disregard about what this young man is saying, and the way he's going, he has already finished his generation. Let me tell you, what he has done, even his children, he has started to, with his name, he has made a name for himself, but coming to destroy the name because of peanuts. Well, what has happened in the state? The president declared state of emergency. I will know we're going to go back to the right table to to discuss the modalities for peace. But we are not going to sell our state in light of discussing peace with our people. The future of Rivers people is very, very paramount. Like you see our governor is a very quiet person and he's very focused. And you look at him, he's a man that has conscience. So, like I will tell people, Mr. President, as President of Emergency, we have a sole administrator. We are supporting the sole administrator in bringing back peace in our state. The governor has made frantic efforts. When the Supreme Court gave that judgment, I said, look, I will do whatever the Supreme Court has asked me to do. And the governor wrote to the assembly members, I am coming to present this budget. They locked the governor outside. The facility they were operating belongs to Rivers State government. Now, the governor also wrote another letter, please, I'm also coming to present this budget. What they did was, to turn down and say, look, and what they want is crisis. But by the grace of God, Mr. President, in his wisdom, now intervened by, working out to say, because the governor has said, look, I want to present, he's the governor of our state for crying out loud. And he said, look, I want to present this budget. And they said no. And the man said, I'm going to do whatever the Supreme Court has asked me to do. But we are open for discussion. We want peace in our state. We want our state to move forward so that Rivers people can enjoy governance in our states. Let me say that my position is this. Whatever that will bring peace in our states, we are going to do it. Because Rivers people voted for His Excellency the Governor of Rivers State, and they are expecting a lot of things to be done by the governor. So, like I tell people that we are open for discussion. Whatever that is going to bring peace in our state, I will be part of it and I will support it. So, what we want is peace. They should allow the governor to complete his tenure. They should allow the governor to govern our state instead of causing crisis here and there, using the forces, external forces, to say, look, the governor is a militant, the governor is this, the governor is that. And let me tell people that our governor does not have affiliates with any militant group, with any group. Okay, I see that with him, we discuss. Our governor is not that kind of person. So I will appeal to Nigerians that we want peace in our states, and in less than no time, we believe that our governor will be back at the governor of Rivers State. But what we want is peace, and genuine peace. Nobody should impose anything on our governor to say, look, you must do this. But for us, we are going to continue to support him. We don't have anywhere to go to. We are going to remain loyal and committed to Fubara. I am not a man that betrays. I can't betray His Excellency the Governor, because he has also helped me. So I will remain with him and also tell the public, like I said before, I am here to only speak on the issue concerning the former head of service. That's not itself to be used by desperate politicians in our state. The code at this point in time, who has served our state for 35 years. That day was a Sunday. I think I was in my house, and immediately I finished, I was mad when I got that information that the assembly was was burnt down. The next morning, His Excellency the Governor immediately went to that facility and made a statement. Also asked the police to fish out those who are involved in that burning down that assembly. The governor was there. The video is everywhere. Even the police also attacked the governor on his way to that complex. So it's not something that is hidden. Everybody in Rivers was aware of what happened. The governor was there and made a press statement. Also told the police, Rivers State Police Command, to immediately investigate those who did this act. I was in my house, and that Monday the governor visited there and also made a press statement. So for Judge Wike to say he saw me on Sunday night, that the governor brought a bag of money and gave to this lady, these are lies, and should not be taken serious, because I don't know where that is coming from. But I want to also appeal that the police authorities should also investigate Judge Wike to furthermore know what that was involved. Where were we that night? What was I putting on? Because we need to know exactly why he's doing all these things, trying to blackmail us because he was giving peanuts. The state is very quiet, and people are going about their normal business to ensure that Rivers State is very peaceful. And the State of was also trying, inspecting all the projects being tended by the governor of Rivers State as Fubara. He has also said that the government has been contractors. He's not owing anybody. So the contractors need to complete their job so they can hand over those jobs to the state government. But what also appeal to Mr. President to please hasten up so that they can recall back the government, so that activities in our state can kickstart and things can go back normal the way we were before.